hello. Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, Lysander. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by at this late hour in your time zone. And Edge Peasant, Sasha, I'm so happy to see somebody recognize the Endless Forest. Nobody knows that game. Thank you for the follow, Jolly T. Welcome. Welcome. Hey, it's Farrar. Good to see all of y'all today. On this fine evening. Incest love has no time zones. Yes, and I hope Twincest is good enough. Well, actually, let's poll that. What's better as a trope, incest or twincest? Is twincest less bad? Is it less? Does it have less of a frisson of danger? Become more permissible, or is it somehow worse because it's like very potentially narcissistic or self-involved or something like that? Curious for the real heads, because I don't go here, but I am a supporter, an ally, and certainly not opposed. It's just not my main thing. Been obsessed with drawing human face deer. I have been wanting to have us do a stream of Time Theft a Day where we get on the Endless Forest and play it. I don't know if it's even still available, but for those who don't know, the Endless Forest was this amazingly stupid, cute, frivolous game from a developer called Tale of Tales, who made a lot of stuff that I loved. The Graveyard Game. Oh my god, I still listen to that song, Come to Go. But the Endless Forest was just this online game where you were a cute little deer running through the forest. And you could find other deer that were real people playing, and you could dance, and you could do a little ugly little song like what you just heard on the hold screen. And you could make like little glowy symbols come out of yourself. And that's really about it. That's all you could really do. And that was all it needed to be. Yeah, I have no idea if it's still up. I loved the Graveyard Game. That's the other big game they made, where you're just an old woman walking through a graveyard, going to, I guess, visit some lost loved ones or something. But then you sit on a bench and they play this crazy song. I can't remember what language it's in. Let me check real quick. Come to Go. It's so dope. Oh, it's in Dutch. Oh, it's Dutch. Oh, let me give everybody just a real quick taste of this stuff, because it's so good. I think this is the unanimated, but hopefully it has subtitles. Oh yes, this is the real thing. So this game was just a little experience. It looked higher res than this video right now, but you just get your way through the graveyard until you get to the bench. And then they start playing you this just heartbreaking, creepy, fun little song about death. This studio is so good at just making experiences, and that's what I really love about it. And the game was free, but if you paid for this game, then there was a chance that the old woman would die while she was on the bench. She wouldn't always die. I think it was like a third of the time or a quarter of the time, something like that. You just had a potential role that she might.
Want jaar 8 tot het jaar 40, ja die Irma was nog jong. Het was een Duitser met de tering, te groot hart, te zwakke long. René, die had een vleesboom, tante Mo is in haar slaap, doodgevallen in een droom. En nooit meer opgeraakt.
And, again, I'm a millennial from like indie music era. So this was my shit, you know? This is like a Decemberist song to me.
Een blauw kruisje nooit gedoopt. En Roger, dat was de kanker. Die heeft zichzelf overgroeid als een klim op de
Like millennials, indie millennials would just listen to stuff like this and have no issue.
Zoutzuur op haar duim, witte bubbels, geel schuim.
Very Decemberist, yeah. The glockenspiel, hello sleep apologist.
En een bijtel voor je eigen naam. Voor als we komen te gaan.
Very Decemberist, very Baroque pop, as it used to be called. I loved this kind of bullshit. Edge Peasant says, TEF gave me a lot of interesting feelings gender-wise, since you could only play a stag, because they liked the look of antlers, and I was like, man, I want to have antlers too. Dog, you got my number right there. Horns and antlers. Why do you think I'm a deer? There's something about just this like very kind of beautiful, lovely, almost arboreal symbol of masculinity that is like the deer antlers that just makes it transgender catnip. Hey Waluigi Bowser, welcome. I think I've said hi to everybody that's in the chat. It's Farrar. But if anybody else is around, feel free to say hi. Red deer are my favorite deer species too, the model behind their design. I wish that mouse deer had antlers, because I typically say that my persona is a mouse deer, but he has antlers since he's magic. Loved rubbing my antlers on a patch of poppies to put poppies on them. That's right, you could get little flowers and stuff on your antlers. Oh, hey, photo. Okay, I'll turn down the music. Hey, Chicago. Listen, y'all, I've been taking voice lessons, and my whole system is so fucked up. Like, my tongue blocks my larynx, so I'm a quiet boy. I thought having the mic just in my face would help, but it's rough. So feel free to let me know when the sound is wonky. But yeah, there's something about deer that is just so transgenderfied. I think also because antlers are so... Oh, no, she's getting up. She didn't die. That's good. It's not the death DLC. She's like, all right, I'm gonna head out. But, because a lot of trans femme people also really resonate with deer, and I think there's something about how it is, again, this, like, male quote-unquote anatomy that is very lovely and pretty, and it also falls off. There's something about it that you can just play with gender a lot about it. And then there's reindeer, both men and women, males and females, whatever. They have antlers regardless of gender, I believe, which I always as a kid found very, very compelling. In the Endless Forest, you could only change your appearance if someone cast a spell on you. Eating a mushroom from a tree would change your mask. Yes. Yeah, you could not choose what your character looked like either. It would just make one for you when you created an account. So I've played this before in one of my solo streams, but I'll just show y'all a little bit of Endless Forest real quick since we're talking about it. Oh, I never got into the Endless Forest mod community. There's skull deer. Some of them have these beautiful antelope stripes. This one looks almost like a Korok. Transgender people, animals with additional physical gender markers. Yeah, you know, seahorse, deer, peacocks. Oh, This MF clipping into the ground. I forgot that you were a fawn for 30 days. I love that too. Like, there's no pay to play. There's no loot boxes in this piece of shit. Like, you have to just put your time in. Now everybody can see exactly how toxic I am with my recommended. Like, there was no money being made off of this. There's no levels. You are just a deer, and you're gonna just live with what you look like, and you have to grow up from a fawn. Like, I love that. It's really beautiful and fun, and the idea. I like the nonverbal quality of it too, where you just are with people together, but there's no voice chat. There's no doxing and harassing and swatting people. You're just being a deer. It could on the internet, everyone can be a deer. It's the opposite of on the internet. Nobody knows you're a dog. On the internet, everyone is a deer, and we stand that. Yeah, beautiful game. I'll have to look into whether it's still up and supported. It would be kind of a miracle if it is. They had another far more involved game that they were working on developing, and I followed their developer's blog for the longest time. And I don't know that it ever got released. I think it was in development hell for a very long time. Lysander says, this reminds me so much of Hundeparken, which was a Danish social media-ish avatar chat game where you played as a dog and could mate with other dogs, trade hats, and visit each other's islands. The mate animation was graphic. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a dang minute. We gotta look this up. Hundeparken mating. Nope, that's just actual dogs mating. No! No, no, no. No. Hundeparken game. I guess that's dog park. Oh, is this it? Oh wow, this video is getting demonetized. I'm gonna mute this. Oh. Wow, that dog's chuffing a fat dart. Is that one dead in like piles of pee? And one of them's been stabbed? Wow. Hello, Husifer. Good to see ya. Wow. This looks so good. This is like Club Penguin, but so much better. Wolf Girl, Wolf Quest was my shit. They're still developing it. Wow. Every single dog is like a little low to the ground dachshund. Look at these fools. Wow. Why is Eeyore here? This is incredible. It has updated science and amazing graphics. So like they don't have like alpha wolves. It's like accurate wolf hierarchy or something. Wow. Oh, they're shitting. There's one dog riding another dog and they're shitting. And now they're sleeping. This is very chaotic. Let me look at Wolf Quest real quick, and then we'll get into the game. I swear. It got shut down by the Danish media broadcasting company. They made it, but someone else is trying to make it again. Wow, look at Wolf Quest. Turn off the captions here. I don't necessarily want to get into somebody else's narration at this moment. This looks beautiful. This looks way better than I would have ever thought. I had this Play School wolf pack set as a kid, and I just loved playing wolves with them. And I loved Balto so much. Balto was just so appealing to me. Everything about it. Shelter. Yes. Oh, photo. Oh, Shelter. Mother Badger. Oh, my lord. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry that I stream blocked you, Edge Peasant. I'd love to watch Hellblade sometime. Your description of what it's about really connected with me. Um, I ended up bookmarking a playthrough, but I'd much rather watch yours. So I hope you didn't have it like planned in the Discord and I jumped right on you or anything like that. Because I don't always see everything in the messages and I sometimes stream pretty randomly and impulsively. So I let me know if I stepped on your toes with this. Yeah, this game looks gorgeous. So yeah, everybody share in the chat whether you were and I'm going to use girl in the gay gender neutral sense here, whether you're a wolf girl, a dragon girl, a um what else was there? I was a bat girl, um and a Pokemon girl, but a little dragon, a little wolf, all of it. Horse girl, how could I forget horse girl? Um Shapeshifter, wolf, dragon, horse girl. I liked all of them. I wanted to be all of them for sure. Um, oops, what am I doing here? Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring my audio up a little bit. Is that better? Wario Cat Girlies. Hello. Hello, Clark Work Orange. Yes, welcome. I am everybody. I'm working on my vocal abilities. My sound will be better one day when I don't have my tongue in my throat all the time. Warrior Cats Girlies, yes. What was the Bat book? Not Stella Luna. The ones that were like a chapter book series. Silverwing, something like that. Silverwing, Sunwing. That was like Warrior Cats for Bat Girlies. And bats were nice because it was like, oh, it's kind of like a dragon in real life in certain ways, like the wings. I never read Warrior Cats. I missed that one. Secret of Nim. Like I wanted to be a rodent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was really good. This is a real tangent stream already. I swear it was Silverwing. Yes, Silverwing was the first one. Kenneth Apple, and then Sunwing, Firewing, and like Darkwing. How one small bat became a noble hero. It's such good shit. Oops, what am I doing? Here we go. Oh, love it. Okay, so 1000xResist has me absolutely hooked, which is why I am back so soon to dive back into it. Where last we left our heroes, we learned a whole lot about Mama Iris, the All Mother, the one human immune to the virus that killed all of humanity and who was experimented on and cloned by some kind of paramilitary organization during this cataclysm to attempt to find a cure for the virus. She witnessed many clones of herself being killed and eventually rose up and retaliated and killed the handful of humans who were still there experimenting on her and her clones. Then she made clones of herself, 5 of them initially, I think, maybe 4 initially, because we didn't have red yet. Assigned them colors, assigned them roles: healer, fixer, bang bang fire, and watcher. And then Watcher used the clone machine to make a clone of Iris's best good friend, Zhao, her classmate that she was often very mean to because of internalized anti Asian prejudice and xenophobia and stuff like that. But the Zhao clone was a whole heck of a mess. And the All Mother Iris was not happy to see her clones fooling around with cloning. And so she retaliated by taking away their immunity to the virus and making them dependent upon her and absconding into some nether space where they never see her, allegedly. So a lot has been revealed about how the founder and goddess of this society was a pretty shitty person, but also was a just a uwu baby 30 or 40-year-old who never knew how to grow up because of all of the trauma that she endured. And there was an amazing flashback as well in the last stream to her parents' experiences leaving Hong Kong during the student protests, starting a home in, I think it's Vancouver, it's in Canada, and just going through PTSD, having a kid that puts a hamster in the microwave. That's also Iris, and a whole bunch of other exciting things. So if you haven't seen that, check out the YouTube archive. The writing and voice acting is very good. Chef's kiss. So definitely worth watching. Oh, hello, Air Gender. I don't know if I had an animal girl phase really beyond my vampire obsession. Ooh, were you a interview with the vampire type person? I am a late ordained freak for that shit now because I've just watched the show. I think blood grossed me out too much to be a full vampire girly, but we love vampire girlies. All right, now that I've given everybody a little preamble of what you missed last time, if you missed it, let's dive back in to this game a little bit. But feel free to keep sharing what kind of girls you were, whether or not you were a girl, horse girl, bat girl, dragon girl. Vampire interview is def on my list. What's everybody's favorite vampire property? Okay, so we already went to Fixer's house. We can check in with Bang Bang. There's something going on at the Sky Bar that advances the plot, so we have to go there. Also a late ordained interview with the vampire girly, and also squeamish about blood. But I was watching Buffy in like 6th grade and then had a brief but powerful Twilight phase in middle school. Yeah, I watched Buffy with my dad, who liked it a lot, and I really liked Angel. Even more, for whatever reason. There's no accounting for child tastes. What We Do in the Shadows. Yeah, the movie was really good. I have not seen as much of the show. Weird supernatural stuff, girl. So ghosts, strange sightings, mummies. Yes. Put your paws up if you were getting possessed by demons at sleepovers as a kid. I know I certainly was, which was like a fun little proto-hypno thing now. I don't know if my friends were feeling about it the way that I felt while we were doing seances and getting possessed by demons, but I found it very exciting.
Watcher, I see a fog about your face. Much drunkenness, I presume.
No.
You haven't been reveling with your sisters?
Not yet. I'm going there soon.
Ah, then. It is the numbing helmet of melancholy?
What are you up to here? Can I join?
It is my function, Watcher, to ensure everyone else can relax. Each shapen sister her domain.
Ooh, the repetitiveness on the music there. It like looped.
Right, of course. It just doesn't seem fair that you're all alone over here. I thought I could keep you company.
We shouldn't forget. Annihilation pirouettes on our doorstep.
Damn.
Well, I should help you then.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
New fixer.
New fixer who?
You should be celebrating my graduation. It is your duty. Why do you ignore me? Are you trying to make me cry?
Oh, this is what the new fixer would be saying.
BBF can monitor for occupants fine all by herself.
Okay. Sheesh. I'll go.
I like that with Bang Bang Fire, even though she's like the enforcer, they could have gone a more stereotypical route and have her be gruff or a jock in some way, but they made her very playful and winsome. And her voice acting is really soft. And it's interesting and it's different. And of course, with what we know about this world, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of actual fighting going on anyway. So there's these characters are just fulfilling these assigned roles, but a lot of it seems to be very performative and just kind of maintaining the structure of the society, which makes sense if you watched the last installment, that these are kind of just made up roles that the All-Mother put them in for her own amusement, pretty much. So BBF is not some hardened soldier. She's whimsical. Lysander said, I ate up all those supernatural ghost easy read books at the library. Oh, like vampires can't play piano and mummies can't can't be librarians and that kind of stuff. Airgender, core shame / cringe memory of me casting Wiccan vampire spells at my grade 6 sixth grade sleepover because I was mad at everyone. That is fucking precious. I've been there. And that's just right on that cusp of age. 6th grade, where like some people start getting really cool, too cool for you, but you can still be playing pretend and doing things that make the other kids cringe at you. It's a tough time. That's the opposite way I want to go. I want to go to the library. Mythology girlies. Absolutely. And brewing potions. 10 crazy ghost stories from the world. Oh, the factual books. Okay. This is real ghost shit. We're not messing around here. Power Rangers, Sailor Moon, and DBZ. Very afraid of anyone finding out. Yes, I was the same way, Photo. I would go into the like second like room that we had with the TV, not the main living room, even though the house was empty coming home from school, and I'd turn on Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, and I'd turn it down really, really quiet, and I'd sit right up against the TV and listen to it. And I just had this sense that people thought anime was perverted. That's what people thought. That's what my family thought. And, I mean, again, there was some freaky stuff happening, especially in Sailor Moon, that I did have certain feelings about. There's a lot of hypno in Sailor Moon. So I was embarrassed, you know. The assessment that it was pervert stuff was not entirely wrong. It was certainly born out of a lot of xenophobia and racism, that stereotype in the US, but I was definitely a kid who was feral for that show in a way that felt very secretive and furtive and stuff. The most I was allowed was Ghibli films. Yeah. I remember one of the things that I thought was real was handwriting analysis. I got a bunch of books on that from Barnes & Noble as a kid.
Sister Blue.
And teen.
I know how this must look. All my sisters partying it up, me here still poring over the ancient texts. If I'm ever to graduate, I need to know every word, every
Non-word?
Well, to read between the lines. Every word chosen means other words were omitted. Language is an act of excruciating violence.
Ooh, here we go.
To know the All-Mother, we must know who she is not. See? Are any of these words jumping out at you now?
Immune Immunity.
All Mother grant immunity.
Immunity. Yes. From the disease, of course. But I've also read immunity can mean other things. An exception. An exception to a law or a punishment or a penalty.
Oh, the All-Mother's immunity is that she has the monopoly on violence, right? Like that she can control the rules of her society, that she's not a person on the level of everybody else, all the other clones.
Could it be? If we function faithful, we'll be exempt of the crimes of the ancient sister? That would be such a relief.
And the crime of the ancient sister, who was the first Watcher, we now know, is that she made a clone of Zhao, the All-Mother's best friend, frenemy, whatever, person that she picked on in school, who loved her.
Don't count on it.
But it's right there in the language. Come on. What else should we analyze?
All Mother's dream from red to blue.
Dream. Yes. Dream. Not wish. Not edict. Why dream? Is walking the earth anew simply a dream? Something to float on in slumber, never to touch our reality? And here, the blue sister stands before me. Does that mean we're being dreamed of right now?
Are you okay? Maybe you should get some sleep.
Touch some grass, Watcher said.
No, I'm fine. I'm really breaking through. Come on. What else should we analyze?
Incinerate.
A sin does not incinerate.
Oh. You ever notice how the word incinerate has the word sin right inside of it? If you say it out loud? You can hear the sin right there, sizzling in the flames. Incinerate. Incinerate. Or wait, a sin does not incinerate. Does it mean that sins themselves do not incinerate? That they are perhaps not as terrible as we believe them to be? Or could it be that sin cannot be incinerated because incineration contains sin? Is incineration itself sinful?
I think you're stretching it a bit.
Am I? Come on. What else should we analyze?
Yeah, I didn't quite follow that one.
Then
Earth.
sisters walk the earth anew.
That's right. Earth. Not surface. Not ground.
I'm just asking questions. Follow the money.
Why Earth? The whole of it. As if she were looking down at it while she wrote it. Could it be? What if we're far away? Gazing back at Earth from a distant point.
Studia Shell is kind of hitting some of the text analysis we get into theater. Dramaturge, Studia Shell.
I really think you could use a break.
No, I'm really onto something. Come on. What else should we analyze?
Yeah, I just watched the ContraPoints conspiracy video, so that's what this is making me think of. Do the numerology. Somebody teach her about numerology. That'll keep her busy. I think we can't discount the way in which
Time for me to go.
people get into conspiracies just because they're bored or lonely.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Sister Blue. This has been really productive.
Please, don't push yourself. Maybe spend some time at the bar with your sisters.
She should be at the club.
Social interaction is healthy.
You're right. I should share my ideas.
Yes.
Hecky
Get the word
Grace.
out.
Hecky.
Hecky Almo. Oh, these girls are still here.
They picked her?
So they've clearly picked the new fixer. We still don't know when it became 6 instead of 5.
A new fixer. I'm happy for her.
Then why aren't you at the bar?
She's lucky to have been chosen.
You're not jealous?
Sister Blue, what would jealousy do? Would it help my plight?
Hair to hair. You're on the right track.
Heading to disaster, I often feel. Sister Blue, do you believe in luck?
Why?
I could really use some luck right about now. Just a cube of luck, even a square.
Studious Shell needs the vitamin.
Why does it flow boundlessly to some, but not me?
Maybe you should take a break. Too much knowledge can be a burden.
You're right, Sister Blue. I'll do that as soon as I have time.
Well, girl, you're just standing there. You got time. Go to the club.
Hecky, sister.
Hecky.
Studious Shell at least was obsessing over something that she found interesting and rewarding, so there's way worse ruminations you could do than that.
I'm surprised, Watcher. Why didn't I see you at the graduation earlier?
I'm sorry, Principal. I'm not feeling myself today.
Should I send you to the med bay?
No, it's not like that. I apologize. I have no excuse.
You're distracted.
It's the communion with Healer.
Oh, new Fortnite season. Yeah. Shit, I should start downloading. See you on there sometime soon, hopefully.
We saw the ancient sister.
Ah, I see. You've seen the cost of foolishness, and what the Allmother is capable of.
Butcher Zhao.
She butchered the Zhao clone. In front of everyone. Sliced her neck and left her to choke on her own blood.
That thing was a monstrosity.
Poor Zhao.
But Watcher. The Allmother was clear. No one was to create clones except her. The youngest knowingly violated the Golden Rule. Surely you don't dispute that? Or do you find the punishment too harsh?
We're gonna do a little bit of light treason.
The Zhao clone was a gift. The youngest wanted to make the Allmother happy.
And instead she caused the Allmother grievous pain. Opened wounds she never wanted to look at again. She was foolish, or knowingly defiant. Either way, we must not look away from the youngest's crime. It is her sin we must rid from ourselves. Do you understand?
I do.
Good. And what of Healer? How did she respond to these events?
Okay, I have already decided I am not gonna snitch on Healer for having her own doubts about the Allmother.
There were no problems. She saw what I saw. She accepts it.
Really? That surprises me. I thought I sensed a growing resistance in her. But if you really think so, then I trust your judgment.
Ooh. Now we're both in trouble
Watcher,
if it gets out.
sometimes in the comfort of our lives, with mask and orchard and sisters to dote on us, We forget the world is indifferent to us. The smallest slip could spell our obliteration. Each and every day, the All-Mother shields us from the terror of the Occupants. Any betrayal of her trust, no matter how small, is a slap in the face.
Heki Grace.
As for you, for missing our new fixer's graduation,
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Principal.
an apology to Fixer will suffice. Whatever you have lodged in your heart, clear it. Accept your new sister into the orchard and help her grow. This is your responsibility.
Yes, Principal.
Heki Almo.
Heki Almo.
Okay. I think healer is the last one. Where does this go? Suppose we'll find out. Don't think there's too much else to do over here. Oh, sorry everybody for the glitchiness there. That's healer. Actually, we need to go over there. Sister Pink.
She's gonna be an amazing fixer.
Hopefully there's no fresh carnage here.
Stay back, Sister Blue. I might be contagious.
You are unwell?
Yes, maybe. I don't know. Does this look like an infection? I've been waiting for an appointment with Sister Pink for ages.
What are your symptoms?
Oh, they change every day.
The worrying over her hand.
Maybe you should go rest.
I can't risk it. I might miss Sister Pink.
Is there a waiting list?
Yes, but I'm the only one on it. And still waiting.
I should leave you.
Yes, Sister Blue. You mustn't be exposed to me any longer.
I hope you feel better.
Me too.
Yet another neurotic girly who needs to touch some grass. The blood is still there.
She's a true creative genius.
You mean healer?
I learned so much witnessing her methods.
What are you learning?
To be a healer, one must get messy, risky. Call everyone honey.
Messy?
Trust your emotions, even the ugly ones. Let them guide you.
Risky?
Employ unconventional methodologies. Do what scares you.
Call everybody honey. Healer went to nursing school, so she knows how to keep it toxic. And we love that for her. Sorry for all the microphone noise. It just keeps sliding a little bit. There we go.
Honey.
Every creative genius has a signature quirk. Honey.
Honey.
Thank you for sharing.
You see, Sister Blue, it's as much art as it is medicine. Fight the unknown by making the unknown.
Heki, sister.
You bet, Sister Blue. Heki Almo.
Heki Almo. Short for All Mother.
Blue, green, orange, purple.
Oh, this isn't healer.
You have resolve today. Has your sight been restored?
No. However, Sister Pink reminded me if I have any doubts about my role, she would happily grace me a spot on the operating table.
Ooh.
I hear it hurts.
Yes. Such an honor it would be. But I told her there's no need for that. No doubt here.
So you will continue?
Purple, orange, green, blue. 6-1, Sister Blue.
6-1.
Damn, so they gotta do surgery on you if you want to change what color you are? Seems a bit much. Sister. Sister, where are you? Guess she's not here.
Sphere to square. What a great choice.
I know that when they were inspecting Green's house, Fixer's house, before the new one took over, one of the shells said they left something for me in my apartments. I actually don't know where my house is. It's not on the map. It's not like marked in clear blue. Maybe it's up here. I know I've been in it. Oh yeah, does the connection look crunchy for anyone? Okay. Looks like it's not on my end then. That's good. Oh, here are more of the apartments. I guess this is where the shells live. I haven't really looked over this area very much. We saw it in the flashback, but not so much until now. Oh, they're still putting on a play over here.
This is it. Once they see this, they'll know our worth. A permanent theater. With my name on the marquee. Sister Blue, are you ready to witness the epic conclusion to our trilogy?
Just walk away.
Okay, I could kill some time.
I give you, Sister Unfixed, a debt collected.
It is I, Fixer, caught for my crime, convicted, and sentenced. All alone I wait in the dark embrace of the incineration chamber. To my youngest sister, I am sorry. You deserved so much better from me. Do I hear footsteps? Who goes there?
Peggy G, sister. Do you remember me?
The squat on that blue shell. It's positively enviable.
I've come to collect.
The ancient sister! You tricked me.
Haven't I given you everything I promised? The power to challenge the All-Mother? Now your payment. To be ashen dust, drifting through these halls for eternity.
You are right. I have done this to myself. Ah! The flames lick me. If there's anyone out there, anyone at all, please, spread my word. I was foolish to not do as I did. Function faithful. Love your sisters and respect your mom. I burn. I burn! The flames! They burn me.
What do we think of this acting?
Bravo! Bravo!
Very theatrical, not very naturalistic.
Sister Blue, tell me the truth. We've done it, haven't we?
We ate. Don't you think we ate?
The most important work of art since the All-Mother's own poem. Don't you agree?
Very good. Yeah, it's
Not
fine.
bad.
You liked it?
I'm glad I saw it.
Ooh, nice. Diplomatic.
Yes. A provocative piece like this takes time to digest.
I should go.
Thank you, Sister Blue. Your patronage will not be forgotten.
What are you doing over here, you little imp?
6 to 1. 6 to 1.
6-2-1.
You are still waiting for your chance to perform?
I don't mind waiting. Whatever's best for the show.
6 to 1.
Exactly. Everyone must rally together for the play, just as you sisters do for the All-Mother. I don't get it. Why doesn't the director like my reading of that line? What other meaning can be derived from those words?
Sounds about as good as anyone else's. Worse than what I experienced in undergrad, but not by much.
6 to 1.
6-1.
Wow, Sister Blue. When you said it that way, you sounded so bitter. Like you'd lost all faith in the All-Mother's plan.
Did I?
For a moment, I forgot you were acting. And I really believed you felt that way.
Huh. Don't you worry about that.
Just amazing. You're pure talent, Sister Blue. I appreciate you spending this time with an understudy like me. I'll never forget it.
Just pretend that
6 to 1, Sister Blue.
Or I'm gonna act that I hate my job and think my entire reality is a sham and have nothing but disdain for authority. It's just a bit. Don't even worry about it. Why does this thing keep rotating? It wants to like go boop like that every time. Jeez.
6 to 1.
6-1. Very good actual voice acting. Do it for the vine. Everything we do, we must do for the vine and for the plot. Yeah, not much to be done over here by these apartments, I don't think. Oh, this one opened up. Oh. These are not bad digs. Whoa. I must say. Like, these are just the standard apartments for the unassigned shells, and they're still pretty decent looking, I'd say. Oh man, yeah, I have some tabs I should have closed before I started streaming. But I didn't want to forget what I was doing. So I didn't. I mean, my tab count right now is not like egregious. On my phone, it's awful. On my phone, it's just the laughing emoji because it's like hundreds of shit. One tab. I also fully just opened 2 pages of dogs fucking. I think I closed it. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I've been meaning to look at. And I kind of use my tabs as a to-do list, which I just would not recommend because I never get to that actual stuff and then it just stresses me out.
Hello, Sister Blue. It must be such a relief for you. A new fixer to help things run smoothly?
Her function is critical. We are vulnerable without her.
Well said. Very diplomatic.
Another sister to love and rejoice in. If I were ever to be made a sister, I imagine it would be lonely. All that pressure. With only other sisters to really understand what you're going through.
The phone is the dumping ground for Google searches. That's exactly right. I can't help it.
If ever I'm so lucky as to graduate, I will cherish the moment with all my heart. But also, these days of being a shell, I know they're special too, in their own way. I want to enjoy them.
You've really thought about this?
Of course, Sister Blue. Don't we all?
I really like her. I hope she'll keep talking to me even though she's a sister now.
Aww.
Why wouldn't she?
Right? I don't know. Our paths are going a different way. Maybe she'll change? What do you think, Sister Blue?
Well, this life is going to
It's hard
change
to
her. I'm
say.
sorry.
Be prepared for anything.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Things change when you got this responsibility.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Maintenance. So that's okay. That's just green. Where is my ding dang apartment? Is it the alcove? It's red, green, bang bang, med bay, garden, shrine, all mother palace, path to mama, station entrance. I also don't know what that blacked out square is. Yeah, I think, yeah, it must be the alcove. How do I get to there? I think I gotta go down a level. Oh, I gotta go all the way around and out. Very cool. Okay. Now where are we? Oh, woo! I would not have known about this if it weren't for the map. These are the graves of the clones? I think this is from the flashback. It was like there was a lot more greenery in this cave in the flashback. I love dashing in games,
I feel like
yes.
they're reaching out from the ground. I can still hear their voices.
Damn. Okay, had not been in there before. Okay, so now let's go to the right to go to the alcove, I reckon.
Maybe she'll shake things up.
Maybe she'll shake things up. All of their voices are so well differentiated, even though they're clones, which I really appreciate. It's the Old Town platform, where you go to meet with the All-Mother and die forever. It's the path to the statue of the mom. Oh, is this the alcove? Okay, so we were already here. Yeah, I just don't remember where my house is. It's so weird. I think they're different voice actors. They sound so differentiated to me. Yeah, this isn't my house. I don't think. And you'd think as the Watcher I would probably be high up somewhere, right? It might be across from the principal. Potentially. We have to go that way either way, because we have to go to the spy bar next. Or the bar. Sky bar, not spy bar. That's a venue in Chicago. Okay, there's the bar. Anything else over here? Before we go up there and get that unskip... We were just here. I'm really good at directions, can you tell? Alright, let's do it.
Are you sure you're ready to go up?
Let's do it.
I'm ready. Let's go.
As you wish.
Uh-oh, they're litty. They're off the shits. Nothing to say to me?
Sister Blue, you're here too? Not sure if it's my kind of place.
You don't drink?
From what I've observed, a little drink leads to more drink. A little haze to haziness.
You don't approve?
Straight edge.
I want to stay sharp, in case Sister Orange needs me.
But here you are.
In case we go to war, you have to stay on yellow all the time.
She insisted that after a full day of drills, I should practice taking a break. What do you think?
Taking breaks is important.
Right. Sphere to square, I guess.
Oh, somebody's doing a little T-pose swirl over here. Oh my god, I love this one's move. Very cute. Well, I'm glad they're having a good time. Here's the actual bar.
Oh, great. It's this one.
I don't like the new hire, apparently.
Oh, I thought you'd be favorable. She is the nice one.
I don't need her to be nice, Secretary. I need her to fix things.
And she's not my girlfriend.
Watcher, we were all wondering where you were. You missed the ceremony.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you should apologize to.
Yeah. Sorry. I mean,
You are a big sister now.
I know.
Then go and be a big sister.
I don't know what to say.
If you don't know what you want to say, what do you think she wants to hear?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought of that.
Empathy.
Yes, this is evident.
So,
You are going to have to figure that out on your own. It's a part of growing up.
Damn, girly.
Sister Blue. Glad to see you here. BBF says the bar can loosen a stiff lip. So, are you loosened?
You got it all unrelaxed, unprolapsed.
Are you calling me stiff?
Yes.
You don't say much. Sorry if I offended you.
No, Sister Blue. I am pleased.
You are?
The more one commits to watching.
This voice acting. This is giving, what's her name from Annihilation? What's that one? Jennifer Jason Leigh. That really weird actress. She always talks kind of like this.
The more one commits to being watched.
That is totally what she's doing. She's doing a Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Did Nowhere teach you that?
All me.
What a little creepo.
Aw, I love graduations. I wish there was a graduation every week. I know. Hey, let's start a petition to the Almo to make more functions. How about
They're hammered.
cleaner,
Yeah.
juicer, squeezer, reader, slider, driver, snooper, scooper?
Poop scooper.
Oh, hey, Sister Blue. Need a new sister to help out here?
Scooper, baby.
A scooper? I don't think anyone does that. But why?
No. There's tons of scooping to be done. All sorts of things to be scooped. Yeah, that's me for sure. I was born to be a scooper.
Scoopity poopity.
Hey, all mother, we got a scooper over here. Graduation time. Let's make the shell a sister.
This is, again, bordering on heresy. Oh, this one's about to fall the fuck over.
Hey, Sister Blue. You wanna plug into the hazy fountain?
You are inebriated.
I'm just buzzed. Damn. I was sure I was gonna be the new fixer.
Aww. Well, she needs some liquid IV is what she needs, which you'd think would be easy to do in a place like this.
Now I'm fixing to get drunk.
Don't overdo it.
Honey, you are drunk already.
We have to stay vigilant.
Milk? Milk when you're drunk? Whoever heard of such a thing?
Cheers, Sister Blue.
Saltines, water.
Bottoms in.
Get behind me, Bottoms. Stuck with the bartender.
Hey, it's the life of the party.
Now, why isn't this one an official role, is what I really want to know.
What can I get you, Sister Blue?
Let's do a bloody sister
We'll
again.
have a bloody sister.
A little hair of the sis that sinned you.
You joining me?
Nah, I really can't tonight.
Come on.
Okay.
Hello, Jen Laham.
Twist my arm. I'm in.
Yes,
Cheers.
girly. Throw it back. Grip it and rip it.
Cheers. Bottoms in. Any hot gossip?
Just brewed a fresh pot.
Oh, we got some new shit?
I want to be scared.
Then you should head down to the subway. Station C. There's that weird little shrine with a mirror.
I think I know it.
One time, a sister was kneeling in front of it, hands clasped, whispering her Heki almos. Suddenly, in the mirror, she sees
La Croix.
herself.
LaCroix. Well, I don't know how to actually say stuff in French correctly, so... What the I thought LaCroix was the attempt to say it in proper French. Instead of, you know, I don't know. LaCroix. Yeah. I don't... I always have to say it with like a little bit of irony if I try to pronounce it correctly, because I don't want to seem like I'm like Lin-Manuel Miranda saying Colombia, you know, like fucking shit. Like there's the pretense, that liberal pretense of trying to pronounce something when you don't actually speak the language, that's like so cringy. So I'm like, oh, you want to Le Croix? Yeah, exactly. Or you can lean into the opposite and be like, you want a La Croix? But I don't normally do that. I think I say La Croix. La Croix. Yeah, that's the most common for me. Don't want to sound like you're using seltzer to gatekeep the country of France. Piss Hospital, great name. Are you in the Piss Court Piss Hospital? Because we've got a whole place for you. We could use a piss hospital in the Piss Court.
In double.
I did that with Arepa the other day, and as soon as I said it, I was like, ugh. Yeah, it like the gratuitous, and there's a big difference between this and like just naturalistic like Spanglish. Like if you speak both Spanish and English fluently, and people just mix those languages up together because it's efficient. You borrow one term from one language, you borrow one from another. Like bilingual people do that, and that's normal. But like when you don't speak the language and or it's just not, you don't go there, it's just not your cultural milieu, and you're like really leaning in to pronounce it right, it can be so douchey. I'm not, but I'm a fan of the newsletter, and I think we have a pal in common. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. If this is your first time around with the streams, glad to have you here. The Piss Court is basically a lot like the conversations that we're having in the chat right now, but just offline, or not offline, off stream. And we have a book club and crafting groups and all kinds of wild stuff that people organize in there. People do a lot of over-exotifying when saying words foreign to them. That's it. Yeah, it's like an exoticism. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. I was just thinking of another example of that when we were talking about it. People hack themselves to death trying to pronounce my surname. Oh, yeah. It's like you're trying to prove you're down or something, and it's like you're not. Oh, another example of like a similar phenomenon with using the foreign language word for something. I was at a party, a Halloween party that was almost all people of color, lots of Hispanic people, black people, etc., and immigrants, etc., like people who spoke a lot of different languages, a lot of people who spoke Spanish, everything like that. And we were picking out a horror movie and talking about our favorite horror movies, and I was like, oh, my favorite is El Orfanato. And like all of the Hispanic people there were like, why are you calling it El Orfanato? We just call it The Orphanage. Like, the movie is in Spanish, so I was using the Spanish name El Orfanato. But to them, you know, like watching it in Spanish isn't exotic, it isn't different, it's not a foreign language movie to them because they speak Spanish. And so they would just call it The Orphanage in English because there's no need to like mark, ooh, I watched this Spanish movie, El Orfanato, you know? So I was kind of doing that. And I just remembered that sticking out to me of like, oh, I've never thought about how I do that, or whether you choose to use the foreign language word for something versus translate it, what that can signal. Like when people call an anime by its Japanese name. Yeah, exactly. Like, again, you're kind of trying to prove, oh, I know what's going on here. I'm a real fan. I'm down culturally. So I'm going to call it Dunmeshi instead of, Delicious in Dungeon or whatever. Yeah. People will say Taj Mahal when it's just Taj like regular. Oh, yeah. Ew. I can't quite picture that one, but I'm sure I've heard it. That was part of why when I did my legal name change, I just did the whole thing. When I chose my first name, I chose something deliberately easy to pronounce. Lysander said the same thing, I believe, that choosing a name that was easy to pronounce in English was a consideration, which, again, is a good little reminder for little, baby American center of the universe brain that people think about that.
What?
The same J in juice. Taj. Juice. Taj. So they go to Taj. So I was doing it. I was doing the Taj thing. I think that's always how I've heard it pronounced. Yeah.
A second version of her, standing right over her shoulder. She turns around and there's no one to be found.
So just Taj Mahal. Is that right? Is that more right? Taj Mahal? Oh my god, saw a full-blown fight on TikTok with two non-Danish people arguing about how to pronounce Mads Mikkelsen's name. Listen, especially if they're Americans, we will do everything in our power to exotify everything because we have no culture and are just a vacuum inside. I can't even imagine what they were fighting about with that. Mads Mikkelsen. What would their other take even be for how to say that?
She always checks the faces of her sisters, just in case there's someone extra hiding among us.
Freaky.
I know, right? But wait a minute, Sister Blue. Didn't I already tell you this story? Or maybe it was your double.
Bum, bum, bum.
Gotcha. Want another piece of juicy gossip?
Yeah, let's get spicy.
Anything spicy?
Everyone's whispering about a juicy piece of literature someone pulled from the archives. It's about some windswept stud named Johnny 5-0. He's a buttoned-up boss guy with the weight of the world on his shoulders, duty-bound as a principal. But under all that pressure, he buckles. Gets caught up in a steamy tryst with a high-powered hottie named Mime. Sparks fly,
Mime?
promises made, but will they live happily ever after?
I think I know this story.
Really? Does it work out for them?
Probably not.
I wouldn't count on it.
Gah. Love and loss. How spicy. Want another piece of juicy gossip?
I'm surprised they even know what men are. Could it be a kind of like Crystal Gems situation going on here at this point, And then also they have media, they have stories outside of the narrative of the Allmother.
Make me laugh.
That's news to me.
All right. So a knower-type shell stops by a couple weeks ago, all hopped up on ancient knowledge. And with a sly grin, she says to me, "Here's a tip for you."
A tip? Tip of what?
No, just a tip. When an ancient bartender served you your cocktail, you were expected to give them a reward.
Oh my god. We've got Space Communism Bar where all the drinks are free and tipping culture is done.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you.
I'm sure you'll think of something someday. Want another piece of juicy gossip?
Tell me a strange one. Something from the farthest reaches.
Tell me, Sister Blue, where does a sister come from?
The All-Mother's hair.
And where does the All-Mother come from?
Her parents?
Everyone comes from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So, where does he come from?
You mean secretary? He's from... He's always been... Secretary?
Secretary is a he? Is this another great moment in femboy history?
Really? You don't know?
Shruggy.
See? Pretty strange. Want another piece of juicy gossip?
I'm good.
So, you know, I always have fun with you.
Secretary is a femboy. Right up there with Tweety Bird, Link Zelda, Tails from Sonic. Not Navi, but Tavi, the boy one from Majora's Mask.
But you're in the middle of something, aren't you? Something you're meaning to do? Someone you should be congratulating?
I've been avoiding this as much as possible. Can't you tell? Almost finished Mad Men. I have like 2 to 3 episodes left. Oh my god, the final 2. Oh, this won't spoil anything. The refrigerator monologue. Oh, it makes me so emotional. I could go into it right now, but I won't. Oh, what a treat for you. Let me know what you think about the end. Some people hated it. I remember I was watching it live in a bar because there were these watch parties I would go to. They would have a little old-fashioned cart that would go from table to table at the bar. So I would watch the final season with like a crowd. And there are some moments that are total, like, there are moments in the final episodes that are total fan service. There are ones that are total, like, what the fuck? People have all kinds of different feelings about the ending and what it means. Just, I like it. I like how it ends. I think a lot of choices are very satisfying and thought through. And the final image you can kind of think about in a couple of different ways. So, oh Lord. Love that show. Yeah, Navi was the fairy from Ocarina of Time. I want to be a femboy so bad. Gnome Grenade, you can do it. Do it. Be it. Get yourself a little crop top and a skirt. Do your hair. Do whatever femboy means to you. There's so many different ways to femboy. Please, do it. Do it. We need more femboys on this planet. I stand femboys. There you go. You're halfway there. Crop top, put a little barrette in your hair. Just add little feminine touches that you like, whether it's painting your nails, a little jewelry, just being a little bit more swishy with yourself. Get some shorts, whatever shorts you have, cut those shits off shorter, roll them up, get cute with it. Crop your tops, wear a high heel, whatever it is. You know, you don't have to do all of these things. Whatever femboy means for you. I want to put Pete Campbell in a blender. Affectionately, right? Like, that stupid piece of shit, that grimy little pimp, he grows on you. And no show has, like, the complexity and multifacetedness of its characters quite like Mad Men does. It's unreal. Every person is so horrible and so lovable and so human.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Be seeing you, Sister Blue.
He's so slimy.
Good luck.
Love it.
Sister Blue, you made it.
Call me Watcher now.
Right. I can hardly believe it. Watcher.
Happy graduation. You've earned it.
That is so kind of you. I hope I will continue to earn it each and every day.
Hair to hair. Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. Congratulations. Really.
No. Please, Sister Blue. I mean, Watcher. I can't expect you to just all of a sudden be, you know, you two had something special. I don't expect to just step right into her shoes.
Look. You're not her. Don't even try to be.
Oh, right, Sister. I'm sorry.
Wait, that came out wrong. What I'm trying to say is, you're not her. You're not responsible for what she did.
Sister, really, it's all right.
No, I've been rude, and that isn't fair to you. So, just be you. Okay?
Okay.
I look forward to working with you. 6 to 1, Fixer.
6 to 1, Watcher.
Pretty classy. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I didn't think this was ever real. I guess BBF's gonna have to actually do something.
Occupant activity detected above. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is an active occupant situation.
Oh my god, and they're all hammered. Oh no, she lost her mask. She's gonna start crying out her eyeballs and die. Uh-oh. The straight edge one was right. You have to be on yellow at all times. Oh, fuck.
How can it be?
BB, are you okay?
My whole life attuning to the tides. My whole life becoming oil, air, liquid. And yet, my alarm was too late.
It happened too fast.
My function was to prepare us. Instead, everywhere I look, sisters dull and silent as stillborns.
Oh no.
This is not your fault.
Sister, you were sweet, but my methods were futile, fruitless, frivolous.
Baby, no.
Foolish, fatuous, false.
Alright, we don't need to alliterate about it.
You're in shock.
Flawed, foibled.
I think you should sit down.
This bitter lesson. No poetry can salve. No, not all of us deserve to meet the All-Mother.
Don't say that. No one blames you.
All the F words.
Knock, knock.
What?
Please, Watcher. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Snow.
Snow who?
Snow use. This joke will never be funny.
She's so whimsical. Even when her life is falling apart.
Go on, little sister. They need you.
I'll make sure every sister is observed. Living or not.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Find knower, find fixer. Observe all sisters, find healer. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is a very different chapter.
Bartender, you made it.
Ugh. Damn. Couldn't grab any nutrients. We're going thirsty down here.
We'll survive.
Guess so.
What about the gossip?
I think I managed to salvage some.
Be well.
You too.
Damn. Thank God we got our bartender. Oh, fuck.
Every single fear. My every fear come true.
Sister, I'm glad to see you safe.
Sister Blue. Our equipment, our specimens. I can't even imagine the damage.
We can worry about that later. You are still alive.
Exactly. My every fear come true.
Thoughtful
We'll
Shell
get
is
someone
dead.
to get you, sister. Don't worry.
Now we need that scooper.
Sister, you're hurt.
Am I?
It doesn't look good. You need help.
No. I don't.
What do you mean?
I've been around sisters approaching the end. Often. Enough to know.
Oh no.
All of this.
Sister.
Leave me. I'd like to take my time.
What the fuck?
Be restful, sister. There's no occupants where you're going.
Hello, Mayvalence. So we just had a celebration because a new fixer, Sister Green, has been installed, and so there was just a celebration with her, and there was an occupants attack, the aliens that supposedly bring the virus, and it shook the, what is this, a space station? I don't even know where the hell we are, but it shook it and the base, and now I'm just doing an inventory. I think we're in like lockdown on one level, and I'm supposed to just inventory who's alive and who's dead. Go piss, girl? Oh my god. I will get another La Croix, if you insist. If you pissed. I'll be right back. Pissed. Grip it and rip it, baby. We got the goat, the limoncello, La Croix. Piss to piss. Sphere. Yeah. What are other versions of these? Sphere to square. Piss to piss.
I hope.
This is the best one. This is the most goated one. No question.
Sister Blue, how are you?
Love that floral quality.
I'm okay. You appear unscathed.
It is from Aldi.
Luckily, I was tucked in a sanitation bath when it all went down. How was your mask?
Pamplemousse.
No damage. Fully functional, I believe.
Let me inspect.
Oh, the germaphobe is okay.
You're good, but avoid close contact and touching of skin. Best to congregate in airtight chambers for now. Monitor for symptoms, okay?
Now look at this. The germaphobe one, in a crisis, she is ready and she knows the facts. This is so accurate.
Okay.
Pamplemousse, oui.
If you're worried at all, I'll give you my spot on the waiting list.
Oh.
You're still on the waiting list?
I better go check on the others. Take care, Sister Blue. Hecky.
Oh, that's so
Hecky.
sweet. She's a germaphobe, but in a crisis. Oh. 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 Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
It's not right. It's just not fair. This was supposed to be your special day. Happy graduation, honey. You look good in green.
You could tell she wasn't long for this world because she didn't have an interesting hairstyle.
Sleep now.
I was just with her. We got split up on our way down. She was fine just a minute ago.
Hairline crack in her mask. She must have hit her head during the turbulence. You're lucky you didn't also.
But she was just getting started. Why? Why another fixer?
Why? It's our lot, Watcher. Isn't that what you always say? I mean, who knows? Maybe the occupants do choose. Or maybe we're just dirt on the bottom of their shoes.
She's like hyperventilating.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Watcher?
I'm going to rip them to pieces. Every last one of them. I'm going to kill every single last one of those headless freaks!
Watcher! Really? Hecky validation for your vengeful feelings? I welcome expression from you. But let your sisters rest.
Healer, I'm so...
I know. I love you too, Watcher.
I really like Healer. Like, she has attitude, but it comes from caring on how much she's seen.
She wanted to taste one day.
I'm sorry. We won't forget her.
Everyone forgets everything eventually.
Especially when you're a replaceable shell.
Watchers, remember.
Her head was buried in the Allmother's poem. She didn't even notice the shaking.
Are you all right?
She was so talented, so skilled, so lucky. How could this happen?
I'm sorry, sister.
I killed her.
Don't say that.
I tripped and we both fell down the stairs. She broke my fall. My elbow went right into her neck.
It was an accident.
It should have been me. This is the worst luck I've ever had.
You're alive and talking, aren't you? Maybe you're the lucky one now.
Please, sister, leave me alone.
Thank you for your teachings, sister.
Oh, was that the nerdy one? I'm glad we spent time wandering around the base. That gives it more payoff.
Are you two okay?
We're alive. Thank you, Sister Blue. Don't worry about us.
Be safe.
You too.
Close call. We're okay, Sister Blue. Just a little shocked.
Yeah, that one's bugging.
Be safe.
We will.
I'm sorry it ended this way, sister.
Sister Blue, You're all right.
I was lucky. Is that ash in your hair? Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm excellent. Sister Purple is down that way. You should hurry.
What does she want?
I love Sister Purple so much. I'd burn anything for her.
This girl is so crazy.
No one needs a third wheel.
I see that you're doing fine.
Just as creepy as usual.
6-1.
What the fuck is this?
Noah. It's awful out there.
Excuse me.
Why aren't you helping?
How? With knowledge? There is no knowledge that can bring back the dead.
I'm sure your presence would be enough.
I appreciate your concern for the Collective Watcher. But my work comes after. Always after. I will count and annotate. This room. There are records on almost every single thing, Watcher. The garden, the bar, even the hallways themselves. Pages missing, certainly, but endless pages nonetheless.
What is this horse about?
Records of animals, too.
Mouthwashing. Me when there's a horse.
Goldfish, pigeons, pages.
Person who's played
upon
one video
pages.
game. Getting big mouthwashing vibes off of this. But no, it actually is with the red screens and the horse.
But this... horse. I know absolutely nothing about. We don't know what it ate. How it lived. All record is lost.
Of horse?
How do you feel when you look at it?
Horses are scary.
Scared. It looks dangerous and powerful. It could break us.
It says something about you. Your response to the unknown.
I too stare and wonder at horse. It surprises me they know nothing about horses. If they have any historical record, that's like one of the animals humans have done things with the most.
I came here a lot when I was younger. Wondering why the All-Mother left this here with no explanation. I don't come here much anymore. Watcher, I heard you communed with both Healer and Bang Bang Fire. Shall we proceed with ours?
Now? It's an emergency. There are bodies.
We may be down here for hours. Trust your sisters to their functions.
Oh shit, I didn't think we'd get a communion in this chapter.
And fulfill yours.
Not yet. I still need to see everyone.
If you insist.
Okay, well, we're gonna have a communion after I inventory all the bodies.
This is her way of coping.
Now I think we're locked downstairs.
This is going to haunt her for years to come. This is something no sister should ever see. This is...
Shh. I will watch now, sister. You rest.
Was she talking about herself?
How wrong Sister Orange was.
I should never have taken a break.
That's not why this happened.
Hey, let's go. Can't march if you're lying down. We'll be ready for them next time.
It was beyond our control.
If we never take a break again, there is no way they can catch us off guard.
Stay vigilant, stay on yellow at all times. Just got that PTSD.
Sister, you're not okay.
No, I'm fabulous. Inspired. Come on, sisters. I'll whip you into shape.
Just spilled La Croix all over myself.
Rest easy, sister. Thank you for your service, sister.
This one that's kneeling. Okay, I guess I don't have to talk to any of them. Yeah, this is blocked off. Oh, there's the actors. Oh no.
The show must go on. The show must go on.
Sisters, are you all right?
The lead actor, she was rehearsing Fixer's death scene, and then the director didn't even make it downstairs.
Be gentle, sister.
We rehearsed all the great tragedies, but not this, never this.
Nothing prepares you.
How often does stuff like this happen in this world?
What's the point of art in the face of such...
Their stories are important, sister. Remember them.
The show must go on. The show must go on.
On with the story. On with the story.
Sleep well, sister. We'll come get you when this is all over.
They definitely need a scooper roll.
Watcher, you have a look in your eye.
Secretary, if we all carry the sins of the ancient sister, why do they keep fucking growing us? Just to punish us?
Is that why we were put on this earth? Just to suffer? Every day I get emails.
Why are you staring at that dinky old shrine? Wood, paper, glass. It's inert to the max.
The All-Mother put it here for a reason.
Did she? Or did some proto-bozo just dump it here?
Yes. I love her design.
I don't know. I kind of like it. I wonder what its function is. A window to history? A charm to ward off sin?
You sound like a knower right now.
Well, I suppose we're all made from the same hair. So maybe we might see ourselves reflected in each other. Like this mirror.
Oh. You're so deep.
Shut up.
Wait a minute.
Are you a BBF?
Why? You need a bullet in the head?
You're a freak.
Do I need to bind you again?
Hello?
Come on, let's run on the tracks. There's some seriously spooky action going on over there.
Her?
I want to see if it splits in 3.
Let's not. That's actually dangerous.
Don't be a baby.
Catch me if you can.
Hey, no fair. You have longer legs.
Watcher. It's like she was just here.
She was.
I don't think Fixer's dead.
Come on, let's go.
I can't explain why, but... or how. But it seems like Fixer actually can travel beyond the world with the All-Mother.
Are you ready?
All right, communion time, baby.
Yes, let's do it.
Good, Watcher.
Now, you may remember from one of our flashbacks that this knower had, or maybe it was gossip when I was wandering around the base, had a romance with another sister in the past. I can't remember what sister it was. It's not one of the sisters that's currently here. It's one that's been called up already. But she's got some of her own little
Communions
secrets.
offer a special chance for learning. It's been some weeks since your first communion, when Fixer appeared, hasn't it?
Months, maybe? I'm not sure.
All is well? You've been quiet, even quieter than usual.
Is that bad?
Nope, the quiet suits me fine. All right. Sister scared. Let us meet the unknown. Again.
Secretary, let's begin.
All right, let's dive in.
Understood. Initiating communion. In 3, 2, 1.
I love him. He's so cute. And it's so woke to have the secretary be a boy.
The us is a we that can be empty.
And a femboy. I want to see art, human art of secretary in like a little feminine secretary uniform.
Where are we?
There is a decoupling of substances and a dangerous gravity.
Nowhere. What is this place? Why is the All-Mother talking in such a strange way?
Watcher, you've seen things by now.
Lord Fauntleroy outfit. I guess I was picturing like kind of a secretary uniform on top, but with like a flared skirt.
Things beyond story time.
Yeah, neither of the things we've said are super secretary. Like, yeah, it should be office chic.
What's your point?
I mean, honestly, maybe Mad Men late seasons era when those really micro mini dresses were pretty common. Like Shirley wears on Mad Men, the really low cut. Or not low cut. Short dress.
Well, what do you make of it all?
With like a Peter Pan collar. And like this beautiful floral fabric.
She keeps secrets.
And yet here we are, in her memories. Does she not want us to see it? I have been around for a very long time. To know the All-Mother is to know that there will always be things that you do not know.
You don't know this place, then?
This is my first time seeing it. It looks like a cave, a solutional one. Maybe limestone? They're all around the world, apparently. Historical records tell us people used to explore them for fun.
And yet you don't know what a horse is?
I suggest we do the same. The world is full of wonders. I'll go ahead. Try and keep up.
Spelunky. What is the light source here?
Curious. This cavern is empty.
These rings. They look like the nodes we used to travel through memories.
Is that so?
They also look like the rings that appear over occupants.
Ah, very curious indeed.
You didn't know that?
Watcher, you are privy to many details that we are not. Do you know anything about your predecessor?
Not much.
Principal didn't say anything about her?
So this might be the person she was involved with. I can't remember if it was the other
No.
Watcher.
She was very quiet and kept to herself. Bit of a loner. I liked her quite a lot, actually. We got along.
She joined the All-Mother? On the other side?
She did. She left in the middle of the night without telling a soul.
Does that always happen?
Not always, but it's more common than not. Watchers also have a tendency to be very reserved.
I see.
Don't be so offended. I've just seen so many sisters come and go. You can't help but see patterns.
And you? The All-Mother denies you.
So, it's an eye for an eye. She called for me a long time ago. I just didn't answer.
Oh, you can do that?
What? Why not? Can you do that?
The train came and went. It came again and it went again. Every so often it comes for me still.
Wow.
I just never get on.
And Principal, she says nothing?
Watch her. Maybe you're not her favorite after all.
The All-Mothers or Principals?
Interesting. Watcher, I think it's trying to speak to you.
Me?
You are the host of this communion, are you not?
There is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity. There is a you, and an us, and a means to us. But there is a nothing, and it is not you, and nothing lasts forever.
Something about two voices speaking in a monotone together is hot. Very cool.
What do you mean, nothing? There is a decoupling of substance, and a dangerous gravity. I understand the words, but I don't understand the meaning.
I'm having a similar experience.
Gender goals. Biblically accurate wheel thing.
Perhaps it's some kind of slang? Ask it something else.
Are you an occupant?
Are you an occupant?
Wish I could do this in voice work. Oh god, my voice training journey has gotten so dark-sided this week. I learned that basically every breath that I take, I expel using my abs instead of my lungs and diaphragm. So my abs are tensed like all the time, and I'm basically just shooting out the sound, which if you know about these things, you can kind of even maybe hear a little bit, and that creates unbelievable amounts of tension in the whole system, and it also makes your throat tighten up. So I'm like, and that's how I communicate, and it's very exhausting, and I've often known that I find it exhausting to talk to people and communicate. And I know that I have a fuck ton of tension basically everywhere in my body. So I have to practice breathing, which apparently I don't know how to do. Because I'm supposed to blow bubbles in water and like make just an even tone. I can feel my fucking abs doing it though. And one of the signs of it that my voice teacher asked me was, do you find yourself running out of air, but then when you go to inhale, you actually haven't exhaled everything yet. So you actually need to exhale first before you can take air in. And that's absolutely true. It's a problem when I work out. It's a problem when I converse. It's a problem all the time. So, yeah, I'm in hell being hyper aware of this and not yet having the means to fix it. I need to like do some breathing exercises, do some yoga, do all the things. I've never been able to do yoga worth a fuck either, because so much of the transitions there are supposed to be done in sync with your breath, which I can't do because I don't breathe. Everything is connected. I definitely get that tense myself when I'm having a bad time. Apparently I'm tense like this all the time. So the voice is a full body instrument. I didn't know the diaphragm connects down to the hips. The hips. So there's a lot more to be worked on here. I was reading today about how to relax your stomach and abs. And I think I also just reflexively suck in my stomach, probably as an old holdover of like an eating disorder thing, plus just anxiety. Probably both of those things. So I don't even know what having a relaxed stomach feels like, or a relaxed anything feels like. So yeah, I'd like to share. I'd like to write about it eventually. And this was my hope going into voice lessons, was that I would learn a lot more about the whole system, get better with breath, all kinds of different things. Like I knew that it would all be connected for me, and that this would be kind of hopefully like a fun way to work on this stuff. But right now it's not fun. Right now I'm just manually breathing all the time, and I notice all this tension I have. And to answer the question about abs, yeah, no, my abs are fairly ripped under there from doing all that. Some of my abs, my lower abs are pretty strong, and my upper abs are decent. But at what cost? It's not good for a muscle for it to be tensed all the time. That's not the number one way to get gains. You gotta relax a little bit, and tea is potentially a factor too. Like I know, like it can tensen up tendons and thicken a lot of things. So I think that's also related in the body system. So I need to work on my stress levels. I need to work on listening to my body and shaking things out. I just finished pelvic floor physical therapy today. When we started weeks ago, we were discussing everywhere between my ankles to my shoulders. It's all freaking connected so intimately. Ugh. That sounds like very stressful therapy to do. Yeah. My whole body's doing one big Kegel. Yeah. And I have certain kind of biofeedback experiences built into my everyday life and like sexual life, but like and erotic life and stuff like that. But like I need to like I don't know. I need a muscle relaxer. I need a bowl. I need a whole new operating system for my brain and a new life. I need to. I need it all to stop. But I'm working on it. I want to try gabapentin. I want to try gabapentin real bad. I don't know. Maybe I should just ask my PCP for it. I don't really know what to say to them other than just like, oh, I think I fucked up my hand from stress and tensing it. I think my whole shit's fucked up. I also thought maybe I could just get it from the vet and just take it. Or India Mart, my beloved. I'm glad to hear that pelvic floor therapy worked out for you, Chicago. How many, like, sessions was it? Took it when I had shingles and it really helped. Interesting.
There is a choice, and we will not make it.
I have an appointment coming up with my PCP, but there's so many things. I'm like, I need more tea, I need my prep, I want to get a doxypep script, I need all this stuff. Also, can you give me some gabapentin maybe? But I don't really know how to ask for stuff like that. I don't know whether to be that specific, because you never know if a doctor's going to be like sussy with that kind of thing. I just haven't ever talked about any kind of like psych stuff with her. 12 sessions. Okay, that's pretty involved, but also a defined time. Okay, so we did not get an answer about whether it was an occupant.
What happened? Where's Nowhere?
Don't be scared, Watcher. She'll be intact. This is just a communion.
Intact?
Secretary, if we're following in the All-Mother's footsteps, maybe she had some strange encounter with the Occupants, and we're experiencing that right now.
It's possible.
This is good. We can find out how to end them. I'm tired of watching sisters die.
I'm here for you.
What? Let's just find Nowhere.
I'm here for you. When a femboy tells you they're gonna help you, you know you're fucked, because what can they do? I say this as a femboy. Oh no. Shao. Very involved. Yes, I got fingered 3 times. Wow. Well, that's a whole area that I'm hoping will also, again, it's all connected, and I've gotten better in recent months with relaxing that area and stretching it out. But if I learn how to actually exhale and relax my body, it's gonna get so much better. Alright, Zhao.
Violet, emerald, and pewter.
Pigeons.
Such pretty colors. Such gentle coos.
Oh wait, no, this isn't Zhao. This is a different girl from school.
Eat up. There's enough food for everyone.
Secretary, this girl is from another memory? How did she get here?
I don't know, Watcher. I'm not seeing any signs of corruption or misplaced data.
Yes, the pigeon. I forgot that wasn't Zhao.
Did you know that pigeons are homing? No matter where you take them, they always want to go back home.
Work. Spat out the speculum. No, I've definitely heard of that before. A friend of mine, the doctors always have to use the like child size speculum on her, or I guess they should just call it an XL or XS or something like that. And she has to do dilating, which is very just solidarity. Dilating. It's not just for when you get gender confirmation surgery. Dilating is also a very good thing to do if you're on T and you're worried about atrophy. One of the #1 ways to prevent atrophy on testosterone is get your fucking thing stretched out regularly, whether that's with a toy or getting fucked or whatever.
You think running off with strangers will solve
Can't swear
your
by
problems?
for you from your responsibilities? Stupid, selfish girl. You have no idea what we have been through. You have no clue what we have protected you from.
That's one of those things that they should be telling you more when you go to the queer clinic and you get on your testosterone. Oh, that's why I saw a dilation kit in the gender confirmation place at a sex shop. Yeah, I mean, you know, you dilate if you get a vaginoplasty, you dilate if you're on testosterone, or you should consider it. And some people just need to dilate if they have like vaginismus or stuff like that.
There you are.
What is
what
this?
happened? The cave has shifted.
Yes.
Watcher. Do
It
you
really
happen
helps.
to know these children?
Kind of. Iris. She knew them.
They're acting quite strangely. Are they always like this?
Well, children are strange.
Yes. NIHB covers gender affirming care for people with native status in Canada, so I gotta go get a hard packer and just use it to fuck myself. Yes, you just put it on the strap on and then put it backwards and then strap it in. Those are some of my favorite kinds of chastity devices for people with vaginas, like the ones that like lock something in there. Like, I just find that so hot and fun. Could also try and get a dilator set, but I don't know if they cover that for people who haven't gotten vaginoplasty. They would know enough to check if I am double dipping. It should be considered medical care even if you haven't had a vaginoplasty. Like, but yeah, probably they don't have the systems in place to recognize that because they don't, you know, they don't. I mean, I've never had a doctor tell me about this stuff. I had to have other trans guys let me know about dilation via getting fucked and some of the data on that. But it's so true. We're just DIYing all of our research out here. You can get it locked in. Yeah, so it's like a chastity belt with along the belt that goes across your crotch. It has an insertable device, either rubber or metal or whatever, and then it just locks in place. You know, whether it's a little padlock on the belt or if it's like metal and it locks, you know, just depending on the structure of the belt. So then you can lock that thing in. Chastity belts for people with vaginas are just not as good as chastity cages. There's nothing that you can actually just sanitarily and comfortably wear for like days and days or months. Like, there are people that actually do wear chastity cages on their dicks for years at a time successfully, and they solder it shut. There's nothing like that for holes, but you can, for let's say at least a couple hours, lock that shit in.
I believe that ring is trying to communicate with us through them.
What could it be trying to say?
That's to be seen. Watcher, you never told me what Fixer said to you. Very well. I'll give you some space. Meet me up ahead.
What was that little pamphlet thing? What is this? Oh, it's just a warning about the disease. Okay. So it's from the school.
I can't believe it's my last school dance. Will they play fast songs or slow songs?
Fast songs.
There's a knot and a strand that tightens.
Okay.
Iris. Almost graduated, eh? I sure am. And I'm gonna stay here.
This was the bathroom boy.
I sure am. And I'm gonna stay here.
Wow, it's like plucking and replaying memories.
You still taking off to another continent?
Are you talking to me?
I sure am. And I'm gonna stay here.
Wow. You can only use things he actually said, it seems like. Good night, Lysander. Thank you so much for hanging out. I know it's getting very late at your time, so sorry you didn't get to see any twincest this time, but hopefully next time. Have a good night. Good to see you. Enjoy the end of Mad Men.
My brother's so stubborn. Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already.
What kind of trouble?
Count yourself lucky. Trouble. Trouble. Please. So stubborn. My brother. Trouble.
What the fuck?
What are these hot spheres?
They're stars. Balls of very, very hot gas.
In a cave?
No, surely not. Stars only exist in space.
That would be pretty small for a star.
Space. You know, space. Space is up, above the sky, the real outside sky. You've seen the sun before, yes? In these memories? The sun is a star.
But there is only one sun.
How observant of you. Yes, there is only one star in our system. This, whatever we're seeing, must be another system, one with 2 stars.
And a little planet with rings.
But why? Why are we being shown this?
The occupants must be showing us something.
Yeah, it seems like it's occupants. Maybe they need help. Maybe.
Yes, almost certainly.
Maybe they were fleeing from somewhere.
Our friend has made a new home. No doubt it is expecting us. Watcher, we need to find a way to communicate with it.
Communicate? They're the ones who want to kill us. We need to rid them from our world.
These communions, they are one-way transmissions, are they not?
Yes, and?
And only we can listen, not them.
No, we're...
Then there's no harm in communicating. Especially if it means we can glean more valuable information. I'm glad you agree. The key may be with these strange apparitions around the cavern. Perhaps if we mimic the way they speak. Go now. Please perform your function faithfully. We can speak about what you discover, if you'd like.
We're in it now. Wait, can we... Oh, okay, so we can move
My
through
brother
time.
and I, we need to run away. Before my parents, I don't want to say. My parents are fighting again. They keep circling one another. It's only a matter of time before they collide and destroy themselves.
I think you might be on to something. They might be fleeing some kind of space event.
Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already. Count yourself lucky. I don't know what my parents will do if they find out.
there is a star, and the star, and a dangerous gravity. We have enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky. Resonance.
A positive response. If I were to guess, the occupant wants to confirm your knowledge. Test, Watcher, for you.
For Iris.
Let's follow through with it and see what happens.
I don't want to talk to occupants.
We must follow in her footsteps.
There is us, and we have a compass. There's a knot and a strand that tightens. I guess silence isn't an option.
Okay, I need to get more dialogue. It seems to me. Is there anywhere else to go but in here? No, okay. So all we have to do is move through time and get more dialogue, I reckon.
They've outlasted civilizations. Cities are hostile, and yet they live on. Hunt them, and new pigeons will take their place.
Okay. So there's no use in fighting them. They are persistent.
Livestock, companions, wartime messengers. Pigeons are homing. They always want to go back home.
Are we the pigeons, or are the occupants the pigeons?
If you love them, they'll love you back.
Okay. Is that an offer? Did I talk to this one? I think I talked to this one.
Violet, emerald, and pewter. The colors chosen for you by our ancestors. Coo, coo. Do you like its colors?
Fascinating. What do you think, Watcher?
They're leaving.
They're leaving. Maybe running from something?
That binary star system must have been their home. Perhaps their system became inhospitable.
Yeah, danger in the gravity.
Am I so awful? Huh? So wretched and vile? I dream every night of going back home, haunted by a place that doesn't exist.
Oh fuck, there's a lot of these.
I still can't get used to this weather. The cold. But the first thing I noticed was the taste of the water.
How lonely it would be to be an alien leaving your galaxy.
You have to be extra careful. No one is looking out for you here. You understand?
So interesting how it's using the metaphor of immigration and being diasporic for also talking about that happening on like a galactic scale and across cultures and times and species. Very interesting, and that just further reinforces just how alienating it actually really is to make that kind of travel on Earth.
Sure, they may be nightmares.
As a human.
But at least I'm somewhere I feel I belong. She is working on her language skills. You need to help her. She says that you understand her.
Wow. This is brilliant. How this game ties its themes together so far. I think that was all of these. Just double check. There are so many layers, it's so good, yes.
Do you see this, Watcher? This is our home. Our star system.
The sphere of light. That's the sun?
Correct. Every other big sphere in our system, all 8 of them rotates around the sun, caught in its gravity.
Like us, to the All-Mother.
You could say that.
Nowhere. What if a big sphere breaks away? What happens?
I guess it would drift into space, grow cold, and for all intents and purposes disappear into the darkness. A rogue sphere.
And then what? It would drift forever?
There is a chance, infinitesimally small, that it may drift into the orbit of another star or some other celestial body.
That's romantic.
And unlikely. What's guaranteed, what's destiny, is that our sun grows large with age and engulfs us, burning us to a crisp. In the end, our fate is always incineration. That is, if these visitors from far away don't have other plans.
Damn.
If you're ever looking for me, well, you know where to find me. Here.
So we can communicate with the occupants via communion.
I'm just listening to this podcast about how many people should actually be on this planet. Turns out, it would be best if we got rid of, like, half of us.
Okay, Thanos.
But we should keep the good ones. Like you.
Little edgelord schoolboy.
Like it or not, I found a groove in this bathroom. You, off to another continent. I'm gonna stay here.
Did they forget about what money is but remember
Like it or not,
podcasts?
I found a groove in this.
Yes, this is from the past. These are all from the Mother Iris's flashbacks. So it was school in Canada in 2047.
You,
right before the events, before the virus came.
off to another continent. I'm gonna stay here.
I don't think she had a boyfriend. I barely remember this kid. Unless I'm crazy, unless I'm bugging. All the other ones can't talk anymore. But that one can.
Like it or not, I found a groove in this bathroom.
Iris must have found a way to communicate with the aliens then.
You, off to another continent.
Maybe.
Earth.
Nothing that we've seen has touched on it yet, but... Oh, I can see. Zhao said, oh, this is your boyfriend, but
Our
it's
very
more like
own
just
big sphere.
a weird douche I talked to in the bathroom. Who loved podcasts.
What do you think?
It's round, sphere
A
to square.
perfect sphere.
Not exactly. It may seem so, but the devil is in the details.
Yep. Eugenics podcasts. Edgelord boy.
And the other spheres?
Mercury, Venus, Mars. They were named after ancient gods.
I saw a cross in another memory.
Oh, these gods are even more ancient than that. Mercury, the Roman god of commerce, travel, and thievery. Venus, the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Mars, the Roman god of war.
Aries season, baby. I think I'm gonna get a Mars symbol, the boy symbol. I'm sorry, to put next to my testosterone gel. Because most people can't recognize it as testosterone gel, and I just think it would be cute to have a little boy symbol there too, somewhere. Like either behind it or like above it. Somewhere.
And Earth? What was it named after?
Dirt.
Dirt?
Yes, dirt. I wonder, what were they thinking when they came here?
What is it that they're building around us?
It's a square over a sphere.
I can only speculate.
Is this just a game to you, Knower? Dozens of our sisters are dead. We need answers.
And what kind of answers would you like to find, Watcher? Quick, easy answers? Or correct ones?
Okay, that's it. Is that really it? Running at this hurts. Whoa. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Now let's see if we can converse with the hoop.
There is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity.
We have enough trouble at home. Count yourself lucky.
Resonance. There is us, and we have a compass.
Pigeons are homing.
Pigeons are homing. They always want to go back home.
Resonance.
Okay, got that one right. Oh.
There is a then and a creeping dispossession.
What do you think? Trouble at home?
We have enough trouble at home.
Oh, I already did that one.
Yourself.
There is a knot and a strand that tightens.
Well, it didn't seem to like that.
Watcher, your answer may not match the question.
Okay. We got
There
this.
is a star, and a star, and a dangerous gravity.
This is almost like the egghead puzzle in Disco Elysium. Well, that one felt more arbitrary. This one I can understand what they're trying to communicate, which makes it really fun and fulfilling. Like, I do feel like I'm actually communicating with them. Like, they're saying, we are fleeing an area where this great cataclysm is happening between our two stars. And I'm saying, hey, we have enough problems where we
have
are.
Enough trouble at home. Count yourself.
Or I could be saying, you're having trouble in your home.
Resonance. There is us, and we have a compass.
They're saying, okay, we exist and we have some means of traversing space and wayfinding. So pigeons are homing.
Pigeons are homing. They always want to go back home.
And expressing a longing for home.
Resonance. There is a then and a creeping dispossession.
Maybe haunted by a place. There is a then and a creeping dispossession. So haunted by a place because we're talking about the past.
I dream every night of going back home. Haunted by a place that doesn't exist.
Resonance. There is a landing and a remaining.
A landing and a remaining. Stay here.
Off to another continent. I'm going to stay here.
There is a strand, and it loosens.
Oh, instead of the knot tightening around our throat, they're relaxing on us. Oh, where? Oh. Where am I? What is this? Whoa, I'm in first person. And I'm floating?
Wait. Hold on.
I don't like puzzles in games that feel arbitrary, but I really love ones that are character-based, story-based, that really require like an understanding of things. And that was a simple one, but that was fun.
Please. Iris. Iris, help! Stop! I don't want this!
It definitely seems like we're going to continue to problematize this notion of the occupants as this evil force. But maybe also things are probably going to turn over and we're not going to see Iris as quite as evil.
I said, wait!
Too.
I said stop!
Or at least not see the two of them as adversaries.
Iris! Where are you?
I also am prepared to believe that Iris is just dead. She wasn't a god. That was all just mythology. She's dead, and we've been communing with maybe some records of her memories or an occupant simulation of them, and it's all been occupants the whole time. Because there have already been things that were very distorted or strange in every memory, and those rings that we've been jumping through look like occupants. So maybe those were always from occupants. Yes, you walked in a couple chapters in. I definitely encourage you to check out the VOD on YouTube. There's been 2 streams before this one where she merged with the occupants. Didn't Fixer say in chapter 1? What? I don't remember. Or imply that Iris is, Yeah, you watched the first stream most recently, so if you remember.
我想去大学啊。
Communing with them in a different way, yeah. She and the occupants are making out sloppy style.
我想有好成绩。
Zhao? She's supposed to be fighting the occupants, not fucking them. Oh, wow, communing, okay.
I was just getting used to things.
Jumping through those rings. So yeah, Fixer was about to blow the lid open on this whole shit.
Come on.
Just like a Spyro flying level, jumping through
What are you
those
waiting
rings.
for?
Were we just inside an occupant?
Not inside. I believe we were an occupant.
How is that possible?
The occupants must be communing with the All-Mother somehow. I'm not sure how. I imagine that it can...
Do what you do?
Yes.
They need to be stopped.
And we just had Bartender talking about how we don't know where Secretary came from. So how do we know that Secretary isn't of the occupants or an attempt to create something like an occupant, a little baby occupant?
We need to find a way. Let's go.
Of course, Watcher.
I thought you hate when I look like you.
Becoming similar.
Don't take this the wrong way, Iris, but I'm looking for someone a bit more neutral.
Ooh, the racism.
More default. You know what I mean?
Fuck you.
I'm suffocating in here. I want to practice real science. No more eyeball dissections.
Do you think the great thinkers ever ask for permission?
Sounds like the one knower shall.
I felt like I was disappearing. After a long time, I couldn't stand it. I screamed, 帮我呀! Help! Over and over.
Such intelligent writing that they dropped lines in that would be useful later on with a different meaning. This game does so much with relatively little. Assets, spaces, dialogue, character designs. Oh. Wow. Whoa. flash warning, potentially.
There's no doubt the rings are important. Watcher, what do you think they are?
A tool?
A tool? A tool? For whom, though? And if they were built, what is their function? It does seem the ring is the center of their nervous system.
Why would Iris be shown this?
The real question is, did she consent?
I mean, I guess if you're immune to the occupants, maybe this is just what happens.
Fascinating. I've never seen cells organized in this way. To view my own inside from the outside. What an opportunity to be both subject and observer.
Sounds kind of out of it.
Triangles. Helixes.
Does this one have nothing to say?
Swirly. Like a ballet of possibilities twists beneath my surface. The very fabric of me is transforming.
Oh, is the DNA getting fucked with?
Like the very fabric of me is transforming.
Anything else to say, girly? Apparently not. So that was the us. This is the you.
Voila. It almost looks like the real thing.
Oh, she's swaying.
Why can't I capture him? What am I missing? The eyes? The nose? The mouth? The inner soul is so hard. I've practiced so much during the summer. Now I'm ready for a human subject.
Human subject.
If only I could paint the things I see in my head. It's like my own body betrays me. My hands shake too much.
Whoa. Oh.
You know what my teacher says? No matter how hard you try, a little bit of you always ends up in the work.
A whole lot of you.
They chose a human form. Why would they do that?
Trick us, scare us, or understand us. Maybe trick.
Maybe they wanted to mimic us.
If that's the case, it's a poor disguise. Did they have trouble making a copy? Human bodies are so inconvenient, so perishable.
And this halo, it's so similar to the halo that Iris wears.
You said no one will like me until I'm not so. But you are my, 怎么说? Role model.
Does it move when I move? No, it moves on its own.
I tried, you know. I thought if I became just like Iris and made Jiao disappear. As long as I can keep leaving you letters in your locker. If I can keep watching you dance, making videos of you.
Poor Zhao. I love her.
The body is awkward.
I mean, I wish I was that loose. Shit.
Forced into another's flesh.
But it is like a zombie, or it's like it's being puppeted in some way.
Trying to be something it's not.
Do you think we're destined to be like her? Like Iris?
You're the Watcher. You would know better than any of us. What's your verdict?
We're echoes. I
We're
like
just
that.
echoes.
It's giving quap.
repeating.
It's giving mount your friends.
Even echoes are defined by the space in which they reverberate. At least to our ears, they change with each occurrence. They decay. No surface is perfect enough. Are we destined to reflect until we dissipate? Humans were obsessed with individualized choice.
They sometimes talk about humans as if they are not human. I've noticed. What's over here? Is there anything I can do over here? Okay, it's another conversation. Okay. I thought as much. So this was so we had the us, the you, the us, and the you. And now a gift, and a gift, and a gift.
垃圾桶. I mean, lapsapton. I keep forgetting that you don't speak Mandarin.
So much about communication, culture.
I know. My
built into this.
accent is still bad. I'm trying my best. Do you want to open my present? I picked it out just for you.
Ciao.
Something to help. Do you want to open my... I picked it out. Something to help.
What's the present? This is the gift. Something that the occupants tried to give us. Is it the disease?
A gift, it seems. What could it be?
A friend. It doesn't look like a device.
Something to cherish.
Are you getting sentimental?
I'm just guessing.
As am I. We understand their words, but not their meaning. Yet the way they are speaking seems difficult for high degrees of specificity. Perhaps they transmit meaning and intention in another way. It's possible they do not primarily communicate with sound.
What would they use instead?
Gesture? Picture? Some kind of modality not capable by humans? Telepathy. Human language unfolds through time linearly. Maybe their language does not, if we can call it a language at all. Unfortunately, all the linguists are dead.
Everybody's fucking dead. Okay, that's all the chapters. So we're ready for another conversation. Thanks for hanging out, Gnome Grenade. Hope to see you around again. Definitely gonna get into more of this game again soon.
The S is a weave that can be unpicked.
The very fabric of me is transforming.
Resonance.
So something about changing what it is. Changing the self.
There is a you, and it has a pattern we are looking at.
That's definitely become like Iris.
I thought if I became just like Iris and made Zhao disappear.
There is a knot and a strand that tightens.
The knot in the strand that tightens is like, we're not connecting, fuck you.
The S is a weave that can be unpicked.
So you can change the self.
The very
The fabric of me is changing.
is transforming.
Resonance.
There is a you, and it has a pattern we are looking at.
Oh, human subject. So we're studying you to become more like you. Thank you so much. Hello, Lori Love Prince. How's it going? Okay, so they're saying we're observing you because they're going to transform themselves, so we're the human
Now,
subject.
I'm ready for a human subject.
Resonance.
There is a comfort in a new camouflage.
This is probably the become like Iris.
I thought if I became just like Iris and made Zhao disappear.
Oh, rad. Yeah, I hope you like it.
Resonance.
Ooh, yeah.
We take from you and you take from us.
So they see what's happening as an exchange in some way. It's time to open my present. So now I'm kind of saying, well, what do I get from you?
Do you want to open my present?
There's a strand and it loosens.
Yeah, the whisper is nice. Oh, it's one of these. Are there more?
Iris.
Wow.
I wanted you to see this. These murderers. They killed your friends. They killed your family. They killed everyone you ever knew. We've tried talking to them. We sent signals. Every kind of signal we could think of.
But is that true? Is this the truth?
We even played them block. Can you believe that?
She already has her halo here.
Nothing.
Which is interesting.
I guess they can appreciate a good tune.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the pandemic was an accident or if it's something that humans did to war with the occupants.
Look, Iris, I know some of the things we've done to you, they're unforgivable. They would not pass under normal circumstances. I can understand why you're acting out. But
I think she found out that they were lying to her. And they gave her power, and that's why she has the halo. And that's why she was able to modify the genes of the sisters so that they no longer have immunity. She'd have to be able to alter their DNA to do that.
things are going very badly for the 50. Much worse than is generally known. We're losing contact with the other facilities one by one. Their last communications are disturbing. Iris, I need you to think more than one step ahead. I need you to endure. Humanity needs you to endure. Please.
And are the murderers in the title of this sequence the occupants, or is it the 50?
What do you say? Will you help me return the world to normal? Will you behave?
Fuck Bach. And fuck you.
So this is before she killed everyone, but she maybe had seen clones of her being made and tortured.
Why would she refuse?
The All-Mother seems to work in mysterious ways.
Why would she not help them? The Occupants are our enemies.
She must have had her reasons.
And if Iris became completely disillusioned with everything the 50 was doing and didn't see the Occupants as an enemy, then why are the clones still raised to see them as an enemy? Why does their culture still reflect that assumption? Ooh, creepy. Creepy spooky. Different characters. We're in the Rue. Ooh, this is beautiful. All these bodies floating. We saw something similar to this on the roof in the First Communion. Oh, got another one. Hey, nowhere. The pork tree. Hey, Devin, how's your hand? Seems better-ish. Yes, my thumb works now. I only had 2 hand therapy appointments before they were like, well, it seems like it's getting better on its own. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I really think it was a mix of hypermobility and stress. I think I was clenching. I know I was clenching in my sleep, and I think I slept on it really weird because I sleep in a really awful posture like this, but like face down. So I think I just fucked it up. It's something that my orthopedists and a whole bunch of other medical professionals had never seen before. But that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it until I'm supposed to see a rheumatologist to ensure I don't have any autoimmune thing, but it seems unlikely. Well, with other symptoms I have or don't have. Sleeping in oven mitts 2025. I have to sleep on my back, and thankfully the cat helps with that, because the cat wants to sit on my chest and purr and look cute and do this, so she's actually been helping me.
Everything happens for a reason. In detention every season.
Good raps.
Different.
I forgot about the kid who rapped when he was stressed.
Who am I to say no? The bad kids stay, the good kids go.
The bad kids stay, the good kids go. To commune with the All-Mother.
Never stop trying. One day I'll be flying.
Lin-Manuel Miranda in high school.
It seems Healer's theory is correct. They were indeed chosen by the Occupants.
They wanted to hurt us.
No wonder Immortal Technique beat his ass in high school.
Want, need, desire. We can't be so sure.
Noah, whose side are you on?
Does it matter?
You're just above it all then?
And what makes you so certain?
Why would Iris not tell us about all this?
That is the question.
We're seeing it now, aren't we? Watcher, let's focus on the matter at hand.
dead. He's dying. I forgot he died. Oh no.
Symptom: burning and redness of the eyes. Symptom: blurred vision.
I'm pretty sure the rapping kid was the one who died.
Difficulty swallowing. Symptom: burning and irritation.
Maybe I have
in the
that
mouth
wrong.
And nose. Symptom:
Maybe there was somebody in the nurse's office during that same time period. I can't remember. Maybe just burning and wheezing.
Symptom: the rapid expulsion of all bodily fluids through the eyes.
The Zhao statue. That's awful. A substance is the name of this chapter. That's so sad. Where are the creatures when I want to talk to them? Is it over here? Yeah, okay, that's where they are when I want to talk to them. Nowhere.
I've seen it so many times. A sister slips, a mask cracks, and then it's as if the ocean wants its water back. Becomes rather rote, doesn't it?
There should have been puddles on the floor around all the bodies.
How can you say that? Their skin, their face changes shape.
Maybe that's why you're the Watcher, and I'm not.
She is beyond jaded. Wow, okay, this looks like a chorus, a choir, a rapture.
It all seems like an eternity ago, doesn't it? The world has changed, but you look like you haven't aged a day. You're a natural, Iris.
I forgot about the Irish guy.
Now here we are. I look older than you. You may be frozen in time, but your eyes have dimmed. Please don't do anything you'll regret.
Sorry, bud, I'm gonna kill you all.
I couldn't believe it when I first read it. Everyone got sick. Everyone but you. With each passing day, your condition seems more and more like a curse. There will be no easy way out for you, Iris. No relief. Think of me, will you? 1,000 years from now, when your only hope is a scalpel of your own.
Damn. Did the occupants give me this blessing?
So the All-Mother was chosen also.
Sounds like it.
To persist in a different world.
To be immortal.
Nowhere, do you think she's together with them?
What makes you say that?
Sure seems like it.
Fixer said...
So it comes out. Fixer did actually betray us.
Is that how you see it?
It's clearly how you saw it. Or could it be that you were just jealous?
Jealous that Fixer got to go be with the All-Mother.
I saw her walking around like it was nothing. We even made eye contact. That bitch looks just like me.
Just talking about the clones.
I can't take it anymore. Ma, I'm sorry. Ba, I'm sorry. They stole my body, my hair,
My mouth.
Oh, those are clones talking about her.
They stole everything of ours and called it theirs.
Ooh, a little appropriation comment, maybe?
I wish everyone here would just fucking drop dead. I cut her throat. They came to take more of my hair today. They'll just make more. They keep dying. Exposed to the virus, they cry out like everyone else. They tell me to stop watching, but I can't.
Wow. So she just had to watch multiple clones of herself die.
I was right.
A choice.
There were others before us. Here in our orchard with Iris. We were not the first. So you knew that. Who else knows?
Healer.
And by extension, principal. Interesting.
How did the disease get in?
Well, I think we both know the answer to that.
Yeah, the music is really nice. And it has some beautiful, just more piano-centered stuff, more atmospheric stuff, ambient stuff. Like, depending on the level, there's really cool, different music. Okay, so this was called A Choice. A Remains. So this is all that's left. A Substance and a Reordering. Alright, let's talk to our new friends. Ooh, an ominous thunderstorm. That sounds lovely.
There is a fundamental reordering.
The bad kids stay, the good kids go.
The bad kids stay, the good kids go.
Resonance.
There is a decoupling of substances and a dangerous gravity.
Decoupling of substances and a dangerous gravity.
The rapid expulsion of all bodily fluids through the eyes.
Resonance.
It might be that I'm just matching from the same time periods that we just looked at, but I want to think it's a little deeper than that.
There's the you that remains and remains.
The you that remains and remains. You haven't aged today.
The world has changed, but you look like you haven't aged a day.
Resonance.
There is a choice and we will not make it.
I wish everyone here would die.
I wish everyone here would just fucking drop dead.
Yeah, so that was just matching from each period. So it's more call and response.
There is a strand, and it falls away.
Homie, we understand each other. She summoned them to help her.
Everyone stand clear. Whatever you do, do not provoke it. Iris, what are you doing? Get back!
I think I hear the cat.
These are for me?
There is a decoupling of substance and a dangerous gravity. There is the you that remains and remains.
All right.
There is a choice, and we will not make it.
A fundamental
There's
reordering.
a fundamental reordering. I understand this. And I accept your gift. I wish everyone here would just fucking drop dead.
Oh, shit. Hold on, let me grab my kitty. Guess I'm just hearing babies. She must be resting somewhere. It'll be baby time soon. As soon as this chapter's done, I'm gonna snuggle with her.
Iris. Oh, God, my eyes. What have you done?
Goodbye, Johnson.
Damn. Cold-blooded.
Watcher, wait.
You. You're one of them.
Called it.
Were you faking this whole time?
No, I'm your...
When Fixer warned me, you didn't say a word. And now she's gone. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Watcher, please.
Don't talk to me.
I don't remember anything. It must be...
Don't talk to me!
Is Secretary one of the gifts?
You are the you that remains.
That remains and remains.
We take from you, and you take from us.
And for Secretary to have a little kid voice, it's a child of the Occupants.
There is a nearness, and its gravity is echoing.
Resonance.
There is the us with the pattern I am threading.
Resonance.
A gift or a trade?
There is a me, and it's yours for the taking.
Ooh, this is hot.
I accept your trade.
This is some cosmic horror, mind meld, eradication of the self kind of shit. This is dope. Oh. I cannot run.
Watcher, wait, Watcher, please. Watcher, wait, Watcher, please, please.
Oh, I'm about to kill my baby boy. My femboy! Femboy down! Holy shit. It's gonna break the communion, girlie. This is transphobic.
Enough. How can it be enough? Watcher, you're being a child. You want to know what Fixer said to me? I'll tell you. She said the All-Mother withholds immunity. That she lashes out. That she whispers to occupants. Everything Fixer said was true. I've made a horrible mistake, no. She was just trying to help us.
You killed your homie.
And I killed her for it. I killed her. I killed her. Watcher. Are you done? I said, are you done? Watcher, can I ask you something? Are you hungry? You're not listening. Are you cold, sick, hurt? Do you not have a room of your own? A mask to protect you? Sisters who love you?
Oh, okay. I see what Noah's saying. Like, this is all there is in the universe that's gonna keep you alive, so just play along.
Nowhere. We can't ignore this. What are you going to do about it? Well, I don't know. But we have to do something.
Haven't you seen by now what she is capable of?
So maybe the All-Mother calls you and sends the train when you know too much, when you're about to be kind of dangerous to her, to kind of tempt you away from learning more.
Haven't you seen the lives of humans past? Our life is good. She protects us. She is a god in her own right.
You're gonna let all this go because you're comfortable?
Yep.
You Watchers are all the same, so prone to outbursts of feeling.
I mean, how many of us have not had this exact kind of exchange of realizing that the society that you live in is built upon lies and violence, but that there's nothing to be gained in pursuing that further? You know, that's the temptation of, if you do have enough material resources in that society, or it seems like it's inescapable, that everything else is more dangerous.
Have you ever stopped to think before you act?
And so Noah has coped by just being interested in learning about the world and history, and just keeping her mind occupied and interested, but removed from the reality that she's in. Just like an academic who's not politically involved.
If you did, maybe Fixer would still be alive. I lied to you. About your predecessor? Yes, she was quiet. Yes, she kept to herself, but she would feel so many things all the time. She didn't leave on the train. I found her dead one night in her room. She killed herself in a bout of useless passion and protest. Has anything changed?
Wow.
No. Except she's dead now. And I have you instead of her.
Nowhere. We're supposed to be fighting the Occupants. Not this.
Not fucking them.
You must learn to live with the mistakes you've made.
But what am I living for?
Who cares?
Nihilism.
What does it matter? Just be happy that you are living. Thank the All-Mother and your sisters and your good fortune. Do you remember what I told you? I want you to listen this time. Listen carefully. There is no feeling worth getting incinerated over.
Ooh! Oh my lord. Wow. Wow. Every chapter, so much gets revealed, and you don't know how much of it's even true because you don't have enough information to know how to interpret it and whether everything about it is about to change. And the layer, it's so, the meaning is just stacked on stacked on stacked. You first just have this immigration story and these two Asian girls with completely different positionality and perspectives on where they fit in the culture. And then all of a sudden it becomes about language and making sense of an alien language, otherness, and being the ultimate other, being the only human that still exists in the world. Generational trauma, but also literal reproduction via cloning and the degradation of the cloning process. Being a fish out of water culturally, and then also being an alien that has traveled untold distances in solar systems in order to survive. Oh my god, this game fucking whips. It's crazy. Oh my god. Wow. And she killed Secretary. She killed the baby boy who we only just learned was a boy. Jesus. Wow. Amazing. Show-stopping. Spectacular. This game, I I'm so impressed with this game. It's so good. The mic shadow has been on my face this whole time. Wow. Oh my god. I am gobsmacked. I'm gooning. I'm gagged. I'm everything. Wow. That was amazing. I'm sad. I want the aliens to not be evil. I feel like the aliens aren't evil. I don't think the aliens are evil. I don't even necessarily think the All-Mother is quite as evil as we like think she is. Like, I think it's just way more complicated than any of us are hearing so far. The aliens are just guys. Yeah, exactly. They're just living. They're just trying to survive in their world. Like, they can't help it. And Iris is this incredibly traumatized kid who's been abused and doesn't know how to act sometimes. Just incredible. Why did they kill all the humans? Well, maybe they can't help it. Like, I mean, you travel untold distances, maybe you're carrying a virus on you. It seems like they're aware of it because they made this deal with Iris to kill everyone. So I don't know. But there's something they identified within Iris that they connected to. They killed all of those humans with the 50 at Iris's request, but the initial killings that they did when they first landed and everyone at Iris's school, were they doing that in search of her? It sounds like they chose her to give immunity to. So why? You know, I don't know. I am on the edge of my seat. I wish I didn't have work meetings tomorrow and you know, a body that doesn't know how to breathe and needs to not be at the computer all day. I wish I could keep going, but I'm just gonna have to dive back into this again real soon because this shit is so good. It's crazy. The way European colonizers brought plague to indigenous Americans. Yeah, I mean that was my initial thought, is like some of that was an accident, right? Some of that is just a lack of immunity initially. But then it was weaponized once colonizers knew that they could do it as soon as they discovered it. Right. Yeah. So they did deliberate violence, but the disease was initially passive. Yeah, killed and mass disabled. So it may have initially been accidental and then was something that they harnessed. Obviously, they did learn the ability to harness it because they helped Iris kill people with it. So that's in there. And they also gave her secretary. They also gave her the technology to, I guess, commune. Communing, I think, comes from the occupants. And so we need to learn more about what communing actually is and entails. And I'm sure we will. Like, what does it mean? Do they process by diving into people's memories? Is that their form of communication or observation? And they pass that along to Iris. I think there's something going on there. We could have learned more if we let Secretary live. It doesn't seem like Secretary knew, but certainly Secretary had some information. So, yeah, it's unclear. Wow. Humpty Dumpty and him. I think the memory is a big part of the occupants' communication method. Yeah, I think so. And I think it might be their observation method too. I don't know that they were just sitting and observing humans from like above the earth. I think it might be part of how they travel and how they like exist. Secretary has abilities but not knowledge. Yeah. It seems like it. I don't think Secretary knew they were an occupant. He's baby. Poor baby. He was so cute. And they gave him that really innocent voice so you wouldn't see anything similar between him and the occupants or suspect anything there. And so that you'd be gutted when he was killed, obviously. Which was very effective. Wow. There's a lot going on here. This is great. And we just killed Fixer for no reason. Fixer was trying to blow the lid open on this shit. No more femboy. Once again, femboys are oppressed. We hate to see it. Damn. Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you for watching this with me, everyone. This game is just ruling and rocking. I'm obsessed. I'm loving it. I should raid somebody and go find my baby kitty and smoosh on her and kiss her. Let's see who else is streaming. Yeah, thank you for sharing that evening with me. This is so fun. And I'm so happy that people are in it and feeling it. Because this game is just so fucking good. It just rules. Let's see who's streaming. Bagel Rabbit is playing some electric violin. Trans Lifeline charity stream. Tom Walker is driving my car in Mr. Bean mode for Bean Week. I don't know what that means. Lethal Company with Tin Can Muppets. Somebody's playing Repo. Nobody else is playing this game right now. Usually when I'm on here and I'm raiding, there's like one other person that's playing this game. And then the one time I did raid somebody else playing this game, they were like, "What chapter are you on? You need to leave because there's hella spoilers. You don't want to see this." I was like, okay, fine. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do, they actually just started too. So let's go to Bagel Rabbit, Trans Lifeline charity stream. I believe a trans girl streamer who plays electric violin. So that'll just be kind of fun background vibes for those of y'all who are sticking around or still want something playing on your TV or your screen device. Hit me in the Discord. Any continuing reflections about the game. Let's keep talking about it. I have no idea what's gonna come next. Okay, so we have we've communed with Healer, Fixer, R.I.P., Bang Bang Fire, and Knower. So what are we gonna do? Principal next, presumably, maybe, and maybe, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out the whole fallout of this death. Find another Fixer potentially. Contend with the fact that we killed Fixer for no good reason. Things are about to get crazy, I think, in this game. So, should be pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm going to send you right on over to Bagel Rabbit. Enjoy the tunes. And it looks like she's playing some music from Cyberpunk 2077. Hell yeah. And I'll see y'all soon. Oh yeah, and check if Endless Forest is still up, because then we should definitely have a stream go to that. All right, I'm going to send y'all over now. Bye.